Okay, so let's look at doing the interlocking border. So as you can see, I've done the single crochet border on this square, and we've got the other square over here. So the interlocking border goes on top of this single crochet border, and it's going to lock the squares into place. This is how we're joining everything. So to do this, I'm going to join them along this edge. Now for this border I'm switching to a 4mm hook regardless of the hook size for the square, and this just makes sure that this border is the same size for everything. So I'm going to start in this bottom left hand corner. I'm going to do the interlocking border all the way around. Then when we get to this top corner, excuse the curling, I haven't blocked this stitch yet, this square yet, so I'll do that later. And then once we get to this corner, we're going to link the two together. So first I'm going to start by showing you how we create that border all the way around. So I'm going to start in the corner, and I'm actually going to make a standing single crochet in the second border stitch. So that's the middle of the 3 stitches of your corner. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see better. So we've got the 3 stitches there, 1, 2, 3 in the corner, and I'm going to start in that second stitch there. So, sorry. So we single crochet in that stitch and the next corner stitch as well. Then we're going to chain 4, and then we're going to skip the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll go into the 4th stitch and single crochet in the next 2. And this is the pattern we're going to repeat to the next corner. So just chain 4, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, into there, and make 2 single crochet. So I'm going to go around the square and do that. Just remember, when you get to the corners, you're doing a single crochet in all 3 border stitches. 2, 3. But we'll get to that. Just remember, when you get to the middle squares, you'll be doing this on several sides of the square. So that's just something to bear in mind, but it will make sense when you put it all together. So the idea of this border is that it gives the squares a bit of room to move, because with the best will in the world, we're not going to get all the squares exactly the same size. And a solid border just might make the square look a little bit more. So make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. When you get to the bubble square is a bit of a special case, because you do have 4 corner stitches in one place. So just keep going. The 3, that one's a bit tight. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, into there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excuse my muttering. I missed a. There we go. Missed a single crochet. At least it's easy to undo this. But I've learned the key to doing anything in this project is just count. 1, 2, 3. Into that. 1, 3, 4. More yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that takes us to our corner stitches. And into all 3. 1, 2, 3. And then carry on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've done it again. I pulled too many out now. Into there. Let's try that again. 2 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And to the 4th. 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost at the corner we need. 1, and 2, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Into there. Right, and we're going to do the 3 round in the corner stitch, and then we're going to start weaving it into the border of the other square as well. Okay, so we're going to carry on with the patterns in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for this just so we can see it all together. So we've done the chain 4. Pull up a loop and pull out your hook. Now line up the other square, and it's actually going to be easy to flip them a little bit to do this. So take the corresponding loop from the other square, hook into that top loop, hook back into your loop and pull up. And you want to pull up the braid through there as well. Then pull that loop tight. You're going to skip 3 stitches as you would for the pattern here. 1, 2, 3. And then you're just going to single crochet as you would anyway. Try and make it as tight as you can. And then do the 2 single crochet. Chain 4. 4. Pull up a loop. Go back to the square. Hook through. Hook that loop through there. Pull up the braid as well. The chain even. Pull your loop tight. 1, 2, 3. Skip the 3 into the next stitch and single crochet. Just try and keep everything tight while you're doing it, and that'll just make sure everything looks nice and neat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next one. Hook back through the loop. Pull through with the braid. Pull tight. One, 2, 3. Into there. And do 2 single crochet. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4. Into the loop. Into there. Make it nice and tight. 2, 3, 4. And the 2 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4 chains, loop, through that loop, pull tight, 1, 2, 3, into there, one, 3, 4, and last loop. It always gets fiddly with the last loop, but almost there. Pull the braid through, pull yarn tight, 1, 2, 3, and that should bring you to that last stitch of this corner that we didn't do before. So just single crochet into there and then join into that standing single crochet. Where's the back end of it gone? Excuse me for a second. Pull that tight. There it is. And just pull that through. And there we go. 2 squares joined. So now you can tie off. And there you go. I'll just do a close up. You can see. There it is. They are beautifully braided together now. If I just pull that, you can see how. So it's a nice join that just gives the square that little bit of movement if they need it, if they're not quite the same size. And you can do these in any colours you want. You can do all a single colour if you want. I'm going to go for a multicolour. A rebel that way. but I really like how that looks. It's a bit different than your normal solid joins, and it means we don't have to be really, really strict with how big the squares are. They don't need to be to the absolute millimetre or anything like that, and it just gives the squares that little bit of movement. So if squares are a little bit out, say by a centimetre, this should help mean that they can still go together beautifully well. So that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions, as always, come over to the Facebook group. I'm always happy to help. And happy hooking. And bye for now.